We just got some massive news about Avengers Doomsday, not only Avengers Doomsday and the ending for it, but also part of Secret Wars, what some of the plot could be for the movie thanks to this new report. Now, it also backs up a theory that I've been having, and if you've been following the channel, you've probably heard it, but it involves Loki's multiversal Avengers team. I actually think they're going to take a play from what they were originally going to do with Deadpool and Wolverine, a plot that never happened, but maybe they were just saving it for Avengers Doomsday. So let's dive into this insane leak. So this is coming from the insider James Mack, who has been confirmed right about a few of the leaks that he's posted very recently. According to this new report in Avengers Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom will indeed succeed in his plan, and at the end, he will basically win. According to the insider James Mack, who leaked major plot details for Avengers Doomsday, he has now revealed some important information on Avengers Secret Wars. Much like in the comics, the 2015 Secret Wars storyline, after the multiverse is destroyed, Doom creates his own world, and all the heroes forget their past lives and serve God Emperor Doom. Only a small group of surviving heroes, like Reed Richards, Black Panther, and a few others, try to reverse the situation, overthrowing Doom and his absolute power over the world. Now, this is what happens in Secret Wars in the comics, and the way that these characters kind of survive and don't have basically their entire history rewritten and forget everything that happened in their past is they're on life rafts. Eventually, though, they discover the life rafts and they come out, and this is kind of how everything starts to fall apart for Dr. Doom. And this leak tells us that they're going to be following Secret Wars, the comic storyline, at least a little bit in the MCU. And I think this tells us three very important things about Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. The first thing that it tells us, I believe, is the ending of Avengers Doomsday. It sounds like what we've been theorizing and pretty much speculating this entire time is true. Much like in Avengers Infinity War, where Thanos won and defeated the Avengers, it seems like Dr. Doom is going to win and defeat the Avengers, defeat Loki, overthrow him at the Citadel, and basically create Battleworld. This is pretty much what we thought was going to happen. It ends the same way Infinity War ended, and then eventually in Secret Wars, the Avengers will win. But this ending is very specific because it states that all of the heroes that are going to be on Battleworld will serve God Emperor Doom. And keep in mind, we do have that leaked concept art for Avengers Secret Wars that has Doom on his throne, clearly ruling God Emperor Doom. To his sides are one, Sue Storm and Franklin Richards, and two, Doctor Strange or Sheriff Strange from the comics. So this is apparently what's going to happen at the ending of Avengers Doomsday. The Avengers try to stop Dr. Doom, they don't. Dr. Doom ultimately creates Battleworld via whatever powers he may gain. Hopefully he does gain immense power like he does in the comics. It doesn't seem like the Beyonders are going to be in the film, but Franklin Richards is there, and we know that he's pretty much gonna take him. So perhaps he takes the power cosmic from Franklin Richards. Either way, he creates Battleworld. And on Battleworld, what happens in the comics, which is reportedly going to happen here, everyone basically forgets their past and all they remember is Battleworld. And they literally think of Doom as their actual creator. He literally creates Battleworld, so he is their literal god. That's why he's God Emperor Doom. He's not just God Emperor Doom because he's so powerful as gods, but literally he is the god to the people on Battleworld because he created the planet. Now, here's where I think they're going to change it up, which brings me to the second thing that this leak seemingly proves to be true, which is a theory that I've had for a while. The heroes that are going to remember everything and not actually be on Battleworld are going to be in the Void. Now, originally I thought that the Void was actually going to be Battleworld, but I think the Void serves kind of now a bigger purpose. It's kind of the place where the heroes that are left remaining after the fight against Dr. Doom go to escape what is about to happen, to escape the destruction of the multiverse. That way they can figure out some way to perhaps bring it back. Reed Richards, Captain America, Yelena Belova, a bunch of characters, probably the new variant of Black Panther as well, maybe Charles Xavier, Cyclops, just a bunch of people who eventually are just gonna say, we're gonna lose right now, but we have to survive. That way we can make a comeback and then bring everything back. So eventually I think they're going to realize they can't defeat Doom, and ultimately Doom will defeat them. But Loki and Deadpool and Wolverine know about the Void. A Void is a place where they can escape because it's not affected by the multiverse. So if the multiverse gets destroyed, the Void will be there. And Cassandra Nova even said in Deadpool and Wolverine that she was going to destroy every single universe until all that was left is the Void. I think that's setting up what is to come at the end of Avengers Doomsday. The Avengers will lose. They'll go to the Void to survive the end of the multiverse. But what ends up happening is Doom saves not the entire multiverse, but just one singular universe with one world, Battle World. So everybody that doesn't go to the Void and who ends up on Battle World, they all have their memories erased. So whether that's, Hulk, Sam Wilson's Captain America, all these people, they're not going to remember anything of the past. But the people who go with Loki, and perhaps Loki recruits these people throughout the film, they go to the Void, which makes it to where they don't forget their memories. I think that's what's going to happen, and that's what leads us into Secret Wars. The Secret Wars opening, and the premise now, according to this leak of Secret Wars, is going to be all of these heroes serving Doctor Doom, and the heroes who don't have their memories erased, who don't only know Battleworld, it's going to be up to them to get the other heroes' memories back, and then go up against Doctor Doom. And here's where I think they're going to do something different than they do in the comics. I actually think that everyone's memories will get restored. That doesn't really happen in the comics. People start to kind of get very suspicious of Doctor Doom, specifically Valeria Richards, the daughter, who was once the daughter of Reed Richards, but on Battleworld is the daughter of Victor Von Doom and Sue Storm. So is Franklin. He is the son of them. Doctor Doom literally takes the life of Reed Richards in Secret Wars, and Reed even says that, "You took my entire life." And Spider-Man's even like, "Yeah, you saved something, you saved the universe, but we couldn't help but notice you made yourself God over it. We're real shocked about that." Like, he's being very sarcastic about it. So this is pretty much the way the order of events are seemingly going to go. The Avengers are going to fight Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. They're going to lose. They realize the multiverse is about to be destroyed. Loki takes a handful of heroes to the Void to survive the end of the multiverse, but Doctor Doom ends up saving something. That is Battleworld. Everybody who's left, and that's going to be created from a bunch of different universes. It's not just going to be from the 616 universe. It's going to be from the X-Men universe, 616, the 838, 828, other universes that we probably haven't even heard of, and some old universes like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's universe. And I believe this new universe that he creates is actually the new main universe of the MCU, but that's a whole nother story. So Loki's team survives it. Doom creates Battleworld. We have a lot of heroes who don't remember anything. And then we go into Secret Wars, and it's up to our heroes to go and recruit the new heroes who are probably going to start to get suspicious of Doctor Doom. And I think that is pretty much at least the beginning of Avengers Secret Wars. Them figuring out, okay, how do we restore these memories from these heroes who used to be our friends, and how do we get them to turn on Doctor Doom, and how do we even fight a god? That's where I think some characters like perhaps the Scarlet Witch or Franklin Richards or other characters who are immensely powerful will come in, and that's how they'll help people kind of regain their memories. If not, they can, talk to them, see if that sparks something. But at the very least, I think the Avengers and the heroes who forgot the past are going to start to get very suspicious of Doom. So when Avengers appear to them and start telling them about what really happened, they're kind of going to be inclined to believe it. So regardless of what it is, ultimately the Avengers who survive in the Void are going to convince the Avengers and other heroes on Battleworld that they need to revolt against Doom. They basically need to launch a full-on attack on him and his castle. And I basically think that this is the ending of Doomsday and the beginning of Secret Wars. And if that is the case, if this leak ends up being true, I'm glad that they're staying pretty accurate to the comics. I'm glad they're going to throw some twists into it, at least according to my theories they're going to. But overall, I like this. Let me know if you do in the comments down below. And if you want to stay up to date on all Marvel news and theories, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. You can also catch us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.